Hey y'all, let's float. My name's Jess, and we're just here to practice some yoga. No pressure, no ifs, ands, or buts. This time is for my body, and it's for your body too. I invite you to set an intention for the next 60 minutes. Perhaps a time just to tap inward, a moment to reconnect with your physical breath and your physical body. A time to slow down, maybe you gotta step it up a notch. The four corners of your yoga mat is a safe space for you to play, to enjoy, to really tap into the sensations that you're feeling in your body today, which may be different than yesterday, and it's probably going to be different than tomorrow. So for the next 60 minutes, I am going to guide us through a yoga flow and a reminder that my words are just a suggestion to invite sensation and help you dive a little bit deeper just in relation to anatomy. And you really are the true teacher. Your body is gonna tell you what it wants today. And I invite you to listen and to give your body what it's craving. If I cue something that sounds a little bit intimidating, I invite you to maybe give it a shot, or option to always turn it down a notch. So when we begin, we're coming to the middle of the mat. Knees out wide, toes kiss behind you. Bring your hips towards your heels as you sink your bum low. Hands come on the earth as you slowly walk your hands forward. Allow your chest to melt towards the earth. If you have a block or a pillow, there's an option to bring that under your chest for more support. You can also bring a block or pillow underneath your hips between your heels. You can also bring a prop underneath your hands for more lift, for more of a front body stretch. Extend your fingers long towards the space in front of you. Sink your hips a little bit deeper back in space. Allow your forehead to rest on the mat. And notice the natural pace of your own breath. Wiggle your fingers, little wrist circles. Maybe you want to bend your elbows if that feels good. Maybe you want to roll your forehead on the mat. So bring your right cheek to the mat as you roll to the left side. Nice and easy. Check in with your shoulders. Kiss your shoulder blades on your back and notice the sensations you're feeling today. Notice the physical sensations that maybe this yoga pose is bringing up for you. Maybe you've been hunched over a desk all day and this pose feels really intense in your shoulders. Or maybe you've been sitting down and this is really intense for your hips. Or maybe you've been to a super active workout already, kicking butt. Or maybe this is the first moment you've really had a moment to check in. Breathe in through your nose. Open mouth, sigh it out. Empty out completely. Breathe in. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it empty for 3, 2, 1. Breathe in full. Expand through your belly, your rib, your chest space. Exhale out the mouth. This time breathe in full. Seal your lips and sigh it out. A closed mouth sigh. This breath creates heat within the body. If we sat here in child's pose all day and did our victorious breath, you'd start to sweat. As we create this breath and this heat from the inside out, we're taking ourselves through different poses, different movements, dynamic and isolated. Whatever movements come about, whatever movements arise for you, for me, for your neighbor, the breath will always be there through every step of the way. If you start to feel lost or maybe confused or not really sure how to handle the sensations in your body, I invite you to turn to your breath. Focus on the inhale through your nose. Notice the temperature around the outside of your nostrils as you breathe air in. And as you breathe air out, notice what's different. Empty out completely at the end of your breath. Hug your low belly in towards your spine. Inhale, expand, full. Reach your fingers a little further forward. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise to a tabletop pose. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders. Straighten your arms as you press into the tops of your feet, into your knees. Stack your shoulders over your wrist. Expand your fingers out wide. Bring your knees underneath your hips and your toes pointing back in space and the tops of your feet on the mat. Nice long neutral spine. Press into the earth as you expand through the chest. Exhale, tuck your hips in towards your low belly. Tuck your chin. Press into the earth. Inhale, drop your belly towards the earth as you open through your chest and turn your chin towards the sky. Exhale, dome and round the upper back as you allow your head to hang heavy. Inhale, hammock your belly as you open through your front body, arch your spine. Exhale, round and flex through your upper back. Final round, inhale, arch and expand and open through the front body. Exhale, dome and round through the back body. Inhale, neutral spine, flat back. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips for downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Let it go as you press your heels towards your mat. Press your chest towards your thighs. Press your hands into the earth And let your head hang heavy, crown to the ground. Take a big breath in. One long line from your hands all the way out through your shoulders, down your back. One long line shooting out from your hips. And another long line from your hips, down the backs of your legs, down your calves, all the way through your heels, pressing onto the earth. Inhale high on your tippy toes. Exhale, shift your weight forward, come into a high plank. Shoulders over wrists, hands out wide, wide foundation, high on your tippy toes, heels pressing towards the back of your space. Low belly tucks in, tree trunk stays strong. Exhale, slowly lower all the way onto the earth as you tuck your elbows in towards your belly. Inhale, arch your spine, lift your chin, lift your chest, maybe lift your fingertips. Exhale, lower down. Slide your palms back in space next to your ribs. Press into your palms, straighten your arms, lift your chest, lift your belly. Maybe you lift your thighs as you press the tops of your feet. Chin turns up for your up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, press into your palms, and lift your hips towards the sky for downward facing dog. High on your tippy toes, breathe in. Exhale, walk to the top of your space. Halfway lift, breathe in, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, feet at hips width distance apart. Exhale, fold forward, chest to thighs. Allow your head to hang heavy, option to grasp opposite elbows as you pull yourself in towards the ground. Option to, with your peace fingers, to grab your big toes. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Wiggle your toes. Press into your heels as you extend through the back of your legs. And then exhale, allow your chest to melt a little bit more forward. Breathe in, release the bind, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Ground through the feet as you inhale. Circle your arms all the way towards the sky. Exhale, palms at heart center and interlace your back 3 fingers and index fingers straight up high. Inhale, lift your fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, side body bend towards the right. Push in towards your left hip space. Inhale through center, maybe find a mini back bend. Exhale, bend over to the left side of your space. Maybe your chin turns towards the right armpit. Inhale through center, maybe a mini back bend. Open up. Exhale over to the right side as you open the left side body. Push your hips out towards the left. Inhale through center. Exhale over to the left and open the right side body. Exhale completely. Inhale, find center. Exhale, 3rd time's a charm. Over to the right. Push your hips to the left. Inhale through center. Push your hips to the right and bend over to the left side body. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands through heart center as you fold forward. Inhale, back to rise, root to rise. Exhale, hands to your low back, tops of your seat, like your hands are in your back pockets. Inhale, arch and lift through your chest. And exhale, push your hips forward and start to bend back. Can you open your chest further? The more you press into your back pockets, the more you'll allow your body to expand. Push to expand. It's a push to pull scenario. Ground down through your heels, wiggle your toes. Slowly rise up, breathe in deep. Exhale as you bend forward. Allow your hands to trace the backs of your legs. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands on the earth, step your feet back in space. Option for chaturanga or supported, lower to the bottom of your push-up, empty all your air. Inhale, straighten your arms, open your front body. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, allow your head to hang heavy. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it through your hands. Inhale, ground the left hand to a block. Exhale, twist right arm up. Inhale, tap right hand to left wrist. Exhale, right arm high. Inhale, tap right to left. Exhale, rise. Inhale, hand plants, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press into your palms, lift your hips. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through. You can bring a block underneath your right hand for an inhale. Exhale, twist left arm high. Inhale, left meets right. Exhale, twist. Maybe your chin follows your left fingertips. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Plant both hands. Step your foot back in space. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower to the bottom of your push-up. Inhale, tops of your feet press, open up. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, right foot plants between your hands, high on your back toes. Press into your heels and lift. Raise your arms to the sky. Exhale, sink your hips a little bit lower. Check in with your hips. Make sure both hips are square towards the front edge of your mat. Breathe in, open, expand through your chest. Exhale, turn your left heel down to the ground and open your hips towards the long edge of your mat, arms to a T. Take a look at your right front foot. Can you see your toes? Take your right knee and push it towards the outside pinky edge of your foot. Open up through your chest, take up space. Inhale. Exhale, right elbow to right knee. Left arm lifts towards the sky for your extended side angle. Option to bring a block underneath your right palm on the inside of your right leg. Bring the ground closer to you if that's something your body needs today. Option to float your right arm off of the earth towards the front of your space, like you're holding a big wide beach ball. A big old blow up beach ball. Breathe in. Exhale, circle back forward. For your reverse warrior, rainbow both arms, up and over, Lunge into your right foot, extend your right hand like you're high-fiving the back of your space. Breathe in, reach full. Exhale, both arms float forward, plant your hands. Chaturanga, exhale, lower to the bottom. Inhale, find breath. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale to rise into your crescent pose. Exhale, check in with your hips. Square your hips toward the short edge of your mat. Ground down through your left heel. And inhale, take up space. Exhale, can you sink a little bit lower? Expand through your chest. And then release your shoulder blades away from your ears. Reach tall. Exhale, pivot your back heel down. Square your hips toward the long edge of your mat. Arms to a T. Breathe in. Expand through your chest. Exhale, lunge a little deeper into your left leg. Take your left knee and turn it towards the pinky side edge of your foot. Breathe in. Exhale, tilt forward for your extended side angle, elbow to knee. Inhale, take up space, reach your right arm high. Maybe reach it towards the front of your space. Option to lift your bottom hand. Exhale. Reverse your warrior. Flip your front arm up and over. Lunge into your front leg. Expand through your chest. Your back arm can travel down your right leg. Breathe in. Exhale, both hands plant at the front of your space. Step your front foot back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to rise. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise, open, expand for your crescent. Exhale, pivot your back heel down, open up. Inhale, take up space. Exhale, elbow to thigh, maybe float. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale for your reverse warrior. Flip your front arm up. Reach your fullest. Reach, reach, reach. And exhale, both hands windmill to the front of your space. Lower down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, move it through. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale to rise for your crescent pose. Exhale, back heel pivots down. Warrior two. Inhale, fingers extend. Exhale, elbow to knee or float. Empty all of your air. Inhale, rise for your reverse warrior. Left arm high fives the back of your space. Exhale, both hands frame your front foot. Step it back. Exhale, all of your air empty. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Final time, breathe in, right leg high. Exhale, foot between your hands. Root to rise, expand. Exhale, take up space. Inhale, rise. Exhale, elbow to knee. Tilt forward for your extended side angle. Inhale for your reverse warrior, rainbow your right arm up and over. Exhale, both hands frame your front foot. Lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hips high. Right leg high, breathe in. Left leg high, breathe in. Exhale, step it between your hands. Inhale, root to rise, arms expand. Exhale, pivot your back heel, warrior two, lunge deeper. Inhale, expand through your chest. Exhale, extended side angle, tilt forward. Inhale for your reverse warrior. Rainbow your left arm, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, plant both hands. Step it back, lower it down. Inhale for your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let it go. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Place, you can grab both your blocks. Option to place your back knee down. Bring both blocks, bring a block inside of your front foot. Option to bring your elbows to the block. Breathe in, take up space through your chest. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, take your right hand to your inner right thigh. Exhale, twist as you turn your chest towards the right side of your space. Maybe you come on to the pinky toe edge of your front foot. Option to also reach back for your left heel in towards your glute for an even deeper twist. Maybe your chin turns towards your back shoulder as you expand and open through your chest. Exhale, release your bind. Circle back forward. Hands on your block. Inhale, raise your torso, lift your arms. Exhale, palms at heart center. Cue to lengthen, breathe in. Exhale, twisting prayer. Bring your left elbow outside your right knee and press into your front thigh. You can tuck your back toes and lift your knee for more heat. You can also expand through your arms. You can always drop your knee. Hands back at heart center for more stability. Breathe in. Exhale back through center. Hands plant on the earth. Step it back and lower to the bottom of your push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Back knee down. Bring your block to the inside of your front foot. For more heat, you can lift your back toes, opening our hips. Option to drop the knee. Forearms to blocks. Whatever your body needs is craving. Freedom here to take that. Inhale, expand through the chest. Exhale, take your left hand to your left knee. As you gently press open, come onto the edge of your front foot. Press and open, expand through your chest. Notice if this feels different than the first side. Typically does. Maybe you want to reach even deeper for your twist, for the quad stretch. Tuck your right heel in towards your hip and reach your left arm up and back. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly release back through center. Inhale, raise your torso, lift your hands. Exhale, hands at heart center as you lean forward slightly. No, don't lean forward, just stay up high, breathe in. Exhale, twist empty. As you bring your right elbow to your left knee, press your palms together. Can you turn your chin up high? Maybe you want to tuck your back toes and lift your knee for more heat. You can also take flight, expand through your wings. Option to take any arm balances that are in your practice. Breathe in, expand wide. Exhale, slowly release back through center. Plant your hands. Oh, high plank. Shift forward and lower to the bottom of your push-up. Inhale, straighten your arms, open up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step to the middle of your space. Feet about hips width distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Find length. Press your hands into your front legs. Exhale, fold forward. Option to grab your peace fingers with your big toes, or you can lift your toes slightly and slide your hands underneath your feet so that your toes massage your wrists. Either way, it's an active stretch. Pulling your chest in towards your thighs. Allow your head to hang heavy. Maybe you want to shake your head. Yes, shake your head. No. Release the tension. Release what you do not need. Maybe you want to shake your hips side to side. Straighten one leg, bend the other. Full body scan. Check in with you. Release the bind. Exhale completely. Inhale, root to rise, slowly but surely. Hands at heart center. Palms out in front of you, in line with your shoulders, palms face down, like you're sitting down in a chair. Bend your knees, sink your hips back. Keep your torso lifted, shoulders roll down your back. Maybe your toes lift off the earth as you press into your heels and the ball mounds of your feet. Take a look down at your toes. Can you see them? Drive your knees back in space and sink your hips a little bit lower. Keep your torso lifted. Once you start to lean forward, take it back a notch, rewind, and then focus on lowering your hips. Tuck your hips forward and towards your low belly. Keep your arms lifted. Breathe in, reach full. Sink your lowest, breathe out. Breathe in, straighten your legs, lift your arms to the sky. Exhale, palms back at shoulder height. Inhale, high on your toes. Exhale again, like you're sitting in a chair. Try to keep your heels lifted. If your heels fall, that's okay. You can pick them back up. Breathe in, lean back in space, open through your chest. Exhale, sink, sink, low, low. Inhale, straighten. Can you keep your toes on the earth? Exhale, release it all. Nice work. Inhale, give your arms out to a T. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Right arm under your left arm. Inhale, ground down. Inhale, lift your elbows in line with your shoulders. Exhale, ground down through your left heel as you slowly start to bend your right knee and lift your toes. If this is enough, option to stay here. To go further, take your right knee and cross over your left thigh. Sink your hips back in space, bend your left knee. Option if your toes, your right toes, meet the earth to kickstand, or option to fully wrap around for your full eagle pose. Whatever your capacity today, option to go there. Place to play, room to expand, explore at the pace of your own breath. Inhale, lift your elbows in line with your shoulders. Exhale, bend your knee a little bit deeper, sink your hips. Exhale, release your bind. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, arms drop down to a T. Give yourself a hug, left arm under right this time. Inhale, lift your elbows in line with your shoulders. Exhale, ground down through your right foot this time. And inhale, slowly start to lift your left knee up in space. If this is enough for you today, option to stay. To explore further, cross your left thigh over your right. Bend your right knee in space, ground down through your right heel and sink your hips. Breathe in. Exhale, explore here for a few more breaths. It's okay if you fall, it's okay if you wiggle, if you shake. All eagles fly with the wind. Breathe in, reach your elbows a little higher. Exhale, sink your hips a little bit lower. Release, exhale. Release your bind and then inhale. Big breath in, rise to the sky. Exhale, palms at heart center. A moment to reconnect. Take a breath in. Let it go. Ground down through your left foot. Slowly start to inhale, raise your right knee off the earth. Take your right knee and turn towards the outside of your space. Bend at your right knee, and the sole of your right foot meets the inside of your left leg. Press into your palms. Tree pose. Grow roots through your left heel, and a strong tree trunk all the way up your left leg. Check in with your left hip, bring back in towards midline. Strong tree trunk. Tuck your hips in towards your low belly. Expand through your chest, shoulder blades down your back, away from your ears. Maybe you decide to grow your branches even further. Lift your arms and turn your right knee out in space. Grow your fullest tree. Breathe in, crack a smile. Exhale, knee back through center, arms release at your sides, both feet on the earth. Inhale, circle your arms to the sky, hands through heart center. Ground down through your right leg this time. Inhale, lift your left leg up in space. Exhale, turn your left knee out to the side, bend at your knee, and your left foot meets the inside of your right leg. Tree pose on the opposite side. Notice what this feels like compared to the first side. Do you feel more stable? Do you feel less stable? Do you feel strong? You should, because you're doing it. Ground down through your right foot, grow roots through your bottom heel. All the way up your leg, check in with your hip, back in towards midline. Take your left knee out towards the side. Excuse me, maybe you grow your branches. Breathe in, reach your fullest. Exhale, release onto the earth. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Root to rise. Right leg turns out in space. For your star pose, take up space, arms out to a T. Turn your toes in and your heels out as you bring your hands to hips. Exhale all of your air. Slowly start to bend forward. Halfway down, pause. Take a breath in, find length in your spine. Exhale, ground down through your heels and slowly allow your torso to melt towards the earth. Option 2, clasp your arms behind your back. Clasp your hands, grab opposite elbows. And slowly, as you melt forward, you can bring your arms away from your low back. Allow your head to hang heavy as you press into your heels. One long line growing from your heels into your yoga mat. All the way up your legs, offering stability and support. Big breath in. Let it go. Release your mind, hands on the earth. Halfway up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, slowly rise back up. Exhale. Triangle pose. Arms to a T. Turn your right toes towards the back of your space. Left toes face towards the long edge of your mat. Arms to a T, breathe in, extend towards the right side body, towards the back of your space. Keep both legs straight, and then tick-tock your arms north and south. Breathe in, expand through your chest. Exhale, turn your chin down for stability. Inhale, rise nice and slow through center. Pivot your toes, right foot in, left toes forward. Leaning over your left hip, reach your fingers forward. And exhale, tilt your arms. Maybe your chin turns towards your upper hand. Inhale, expand through your chest. And exhale, root down through your heels, scissoring your legs together, like you're trying to pull them together. Breathe in, reach your top hand a little higher. Exhale, turn your chin down. And fold forward. Center of your mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, root to rise. Circle your arms high. Exhale, step your left foot back in space. Exhale, hands to hips as you inhale, open through your chest. Exhale, slowly bend forward as you fold forward towards your right thigh. Ground down through your left heel and scissor your legs together. Halfway down, find an inhale. Expand through your spine. And exhale, fold your fullest. Let it go. Press into your feet. Notice the shakes and the wiggles. Release your hands. Inhale, rise. Nice and slow. Halfway. Exhale, left hand down. Right hand can stay on your right hip as you turn towards the right side of your space. Exhale, back through center. Bend your front knee. Hands at heart center as you lift your torso to a flat back. Exhale, tilt. Lift your back leg off the earth for your warrior 3. Exhale, release. Stand tall. Hands at heart center. Step your right foot back in space. Breathe in. Find length through your chest, hands to hips. Exhale, slowly fold forward towards your left thigh. Breathe in on halfway down. Exhale, fold your fullest. Let it go. Big full breaths. Notice the temperature of the heat within your nostrils and when the air goes out. Release, inhale, slowly rise, halfway. Exhale, bring your right arm to the earth and twist towards the left side of your space. Bring your left elbow towards the sky. Maybe your chin turns and follows your elbow. Press into your heels. Check in with your hips, square towards the short edge of your mat. Exhale, release through center. Bend in your front leg. Lift your back leg, hands at heart center for your warrior 3. Just for a few breaths, notice the shakes, the wiggles. Notice your muscles hugging your bones, squeezing strong for 3. And one more breath, 2. Breathe in and let it go. Root to rise. Hands at heart center. Inhale. Hands high. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, bring your right elbow in towards your hip. Ground down through your left foot. And inhale, kick your right heel towards your right glute and reach for the inside of your right foot with your right hand. And as you kick and breathe into your right hand, slowly start to tilt your torso forward and reach your left fingertips as far as you can. It's okay to wiggle and wobble. Breathe in, expand. Exhale, release, and let it go. Root to rise. Exhale, elbow into side, left side. Ground down through your right heel and inhale, lift your left leg. Can you reach for your ankle? And if this is enough, stay here. If you're craving more, kick and tilt. Just breathe and listen to your own body. It's gonna look different than mine, look different than your neighbors. Breathe in, expand your fullest. Exhale, release and fold forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, release. Blocks underneath your hands. Come off of your heels and onto your toes. Option to stay here and stretch the back side of your feet. Option to also drop your knees on the earth. Option to also, for more heat, find some pulses. Whatever you want for 5, 4, big breath. 3, 2, come on. 1, transition to your seat. Bring your blocks with you. Slowly roll onto your back. Hands behind your head. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, cross your elbow to opposite knee. Inhale, expand. Exhale, cross elbow to knee. Inhale, expand, alternate sides. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale, cross. Inhale. Exhale, cross. Move at the pace of your own breath. If your breath is fast, your movement is fast. If your breath is slow, your movement is slow. If you want to push it, move your breath. Whatever you want for 10, 9, 8, find heat, 7, keep going, 5, 4, 3, 2, come on, 1, lay long, let it go. Plant the soles of your feet on the earth, about hips width distance apart. Palms down at either side. Inhale, press into your feet, press into your palms, press into the back of your arms. Maybe you want to scoot your shoulders underneath your back a little further. Lift your hips high, press more into your heels. The more push, the more pull. Exhale, slowly lower your hips onto the earth. Maybe you want a quick windshield wipe for your legs. Get ready for round 2. If wheel is a part of your practice, plant your hands next to your ears, fingers facing your shoulders, elbows facing up. On your inhale, lift and expand. Press into your hands for wheel, for a full back bend. Open through the front side of your body. The more you press into your feet, the higher your hips will lift. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Nice and slow and controlled. Hug your knees into your chest. Turn the soles of your feet out to the sky as you bring your knees in towards your armpits. Option to grab the backs of your thighs, or if you can reach for the outside of your feet. Maybe you want to rock side to side. Maintain contact with your low back and the earth. Maybe you want to straighten one leg and bend the other just for another breath or 2. Slowly release. Hands behind your thighs as you rock and roll the length of your spine. Plant your hands on the earth as you come onto a seat and make your way to a high plank pose. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. One breath in, one breath out. Shift your weight forward, breathe in. Exhale, slow and controlled for 5. Lower to your belly. Slow and controlled for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Palms at either side, face down. Inhale, lift your chin, lift your chest, lift your feet, lift your thighs off the earth. Squeeze your shoulder blades on your back. Exhale, release. Option for the same back bend. Option to bend at your knees and reach for your ankles. Inhale, lift off of the earth. Any body parts you can lift, lift them up for 3. Breathe in, 2. One more breath, breathe in. Exhale, release it all. Palms on the floor. Press into child's pose, knees out wide, toes kiss behind you. A moment to check back in. You were here before when we began class. Notice what has changed. Breathe in full. Make your way to tabletop pose. Shoulders stack, hips stack. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, press into your palms. Head hangs heavy. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee towards your right wrist. And then your right foot out towards the left side of your space. You can walk your back foot even further. You can bring a blocker, bolster, or pillow underneath your right hip. And as a big breath in, expand through your chest. And now exhale, slowly start to bend at your elbows and melt your heart towards the earth. Pigeon pose. Allow the gravity to do the work. Allow the gravity to push your hips closer towards the earth. Allow your head to relax, neck to relax, shoulders, arms, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Notice the full body stretch. Breathe in. Exhale, release your bind. Plant your palms on the earth. Tuck your back toes. Lift your right leg high to the sky. 3-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left wrist. Foot out towards the right side of your space. Walk your right leg back in space. Breathe in, expand through your chest. Exhale, release to the earth. Let it go. Notice the difference between the left and the right. And without judgment, just acknowledge and accept the sensation you're feeling right now. Whether you like the sensation or you don't, you're just here to sit with it. And that's okay. This is what we practice for. This is one way we can take yoga into our lives. And we can take yoga off the mat. Many lessons to be learned. Big breath in. Exhale, plant your palms on the earth. Slowly start to lift your chest. Tuck your back toes. Lift your left leg high for three-legged dog. Maybe take some hip circles if you choose. Exhale, plant onto the earth. One breath in. Exhale, drop your knees. Swing your legs around one side and nice and easy roll onto your back. For your supported bridge, press into your heels and grab your block or your pillow and place underneath your hips. If you have just your hands, that's okay. You can allow your hands to rest wherever they're comfortable. Inhale, press into your block or your support or your pillow. And slowly start to lift your heels off the earth and point your toes towards the sky. Notice the inversion of having your toes over your heart. Give your toes a little wiggle. Allow the blood to flow nice and easy back to your heart. All day we're the other way around. Breathe in. Let it go. Release your feet back onto the earth. Press into your feet. Lift the block out from underneath you. Slowly come onto the earth. Knees hug into your chest. You can roll side to side. Option to take a twist. Knees fall to one side, arms to a T, chin falls the opposite way. If you took the twist, inhale through center and switch sides. Whatever your body needs for the last few moments of class. Inhale, center, hug your knees into your chest. And exhale, release, lay long, feet out towards the corners of your mat. Palms face up on either side. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, sigh it out. Find rest and relaxation. Soak up all the juicy work you've done. Thank you for showing up. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, hip circles, ankle circles, wrist circles. Shake your head side to side. Reach your arms and your legs long for a good morning stretch. Hug your knees into your chest and roll onto your favorite side. Use your bicep as a pillow, like you're just waking up for the day. There's always a chance to start again at any point in your day. Slowly start to rise to a comfortable seat. Palms at heart center, eyes closed as a sign of gratitude for showing up on your yoga mat. The practice is complete but never done. Take a breath in. The love in me bows to the love inside of you. Namaste. Namaste, y'all. Peace.